this time.
Honey, who was that?
Where are the kids?
Why did you yell? Who's at the door?
Are the kids home?
Yes, they're upstairs. Baby, you're scaring me.
We can't stay here.
What's happening?
It's nothing. It's just something from my past. I can handle it. Now please go upstairs and pack an overnight bag. I want you and the kids staying at your mother's tonight.
If it's nothing, then why are we having to run away?
There's nothing to worry about. I said I've got this.
Mommy, Daddy, what's wrong?
Hey, sport. Mommy and Daddy were just having a conversation. How does a sleepover at Grandma sound tonight? We'll order a pizza.
Awesome.
Honey, someone's at the back door.
God damn it. I told you not to mess with my family.
Mommy, why is Daddy breaking a chair?
I'm not sure. Why are you breaking a chair, Roger?
Because I've got to board this door up, Maggie. Look, everything's gonna be fine. I just need you to grab my shotgun from the closet.
Roger, you're scaring me.
I swear I'll explain everything later.
Here's your gun. Oh no, Alice is up.
Hey buddy, why don't you go look after your sister?
Okay.
Who is at the door, Roger?
It's somebody who wants something from me.
Who is at the door?
I swear to God, can you just trust me for once?
Who is at the door?
It's an interrupting cow! There! You happy? It's an interrupting cow who... Moo!
This is taking longer than expected. Just kidding. We prepare for everything. Everything.
With my old streaming service, I could never get a hold of a customer service representative. Now that I'm a BingePipe customer, they never leave me alone. The second I have a problem, they're there to explain why it isn't a problem and why I should be more grateful for their ever-seeing eye.
The second my BingePipe router went out, a service team was in my home. I didn't even know I had a back door.
I thought the volume was off on my programming, but the BingePipe doctor discovered it was my ears that were wrong.
Not only do they closely monitor my enjoyment of their services, but they reward me if I turn in fellow customers who are not completely happy. Thank you, BingePipe.
Thank you, BingePipe.
Thank you, BingePipe.
Thank you, BingePipe.
Thank you,
Thank you,
BingePipe.
Thank you,
BingePipe. BingePipe.
Thank you.
The following BingePipe content is sponsored by the Roller Coaster Attendant Society, which reminds you to always... injury or death.
Hi, I'm Mike Builder, CEO of Jackbox Games. Sorry, I mean VP.
BingePipe thought it would be a funny prank to bring back You Don't Know Jack. BingePipe, how can we monetize joy?
Happy New Year! Hey, remember the first wrong answer you get in this game will be your first embarrassing mistake of the new year. Every day I count my lucky stars, you all exist. Here we go. Remember, your deposit is non-refundable.
Time for question 1.
First, required reading for dragon breeding. Who wrote Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them? Jane Catherine Rowling, Joanne Kathleen Rowling, Joan Kimberly Rowling, or Jalen Carter Rowling? I love this part. Yep, that's J.K. Rowling's full name. Now, if I had a nickel for every time J.K. Rowling had a nickel, I would have $650 million.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Next, let's just talk about Idris Elba. In which of the following roles could we see Idris Elba exiled to the island of Elba? Idris Elba as the world's coolest Napoleon Bonaparte, Idris Elba as the most badass Emperor Nero you've ever seen, Idris Elba as the sexiest King George III there ever was, or Idris Elba as the manliest Joan of Arc in history. And how do we do? After being forced to abdicate the French throne, Napoleon Bonaparte was famously exiled to the island of Elba in the Tuscan archipelago.
Why don't we do it with three?
Try this on for size. The culinary arts are metal as F, and this dis or dat is served. I'm going to read off 7 names, and for each one, tell me if it's a specialty chef's tool sold by Sur la Table or a death metal band. Don't think too hard. I'm only giving you a few seconds to decide between a chef's tool or death metal. And you're all doing this together, so look alive. Ready? Let's go. Oyster knife. Pig destroyer. Crossbow. Meat claws. Electric wizard. Fish lifter. Mammoth grinder. Most of you haven't angered me. All right, let's move on.
I don't need you anymore.
Oh, here's a good one. 5-hour mystery. You know, Sherlock Holmes was never one to shy away from performance enhancers. Chugging which of these very real energy drinks would most likely help Sherlock Holmes solve the mystery of the death of Charles Baskerville? Monster the Doctor, Monster Ripper, Monster Mad Dog, or Monster Rehab? So who got it? The cause of death was rehab. Aha! 'Twas the doctor that killed Charles Baskerville. Wait, no, that's wrong. Look, nobody knew it, so let's skip the formalities. Spoiler alert, it turns out Charles Baskerville was scared to death by a very large and angry dog. Let's try soup. There it is. Using the correct pronunciation of this dish, which I'm not going to say now because it would give it away, what would be a good yet terrible name for a Vietnamese restaurant? Pho Shizzle, the Po House, Forget About It, or a good old-fashioned Po Down? So what'd you pick? Po no! This delicious soup is pronounced pho. If that name's taken, you could call your restaurant Go Pho Yourself. Round 1 is officially behind us. Show me that scoreboard.
Currently, player 2 is in the lead. Player 1, on the other hand, you could use a little help, and there's no shame in that.
Oh, that means it's screw time.
Haha, that's correct, Binge Pipe employee Cookie Masterson. Use the screw to make answering a question harder for all the other players. The results may surprise you, and you'll receive a monetary bonus for anyone who answers incorrectly.
Great, thanks. The rest of you better answer fast if you don't want to be screwed. Oh, and remember, questions are worth twice as much in round 2.
Time and fun stops for no one.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Next up, Sonic the Comic. Ever seen a hedgehog do stand-up comedy? No? Okay, great story. A hedgehog comic opens his set with, "Hey folks, how does a hedgehog make love?" Very carefully, "Heyo!" A heckler responds, "Then quit your day job!" What was the hedgehog's brilliant comeback? Don't quit. I won't. My day job is curling myself into a ball. You should try it. I masturbate my quills during the day. You should be so lucky. Or, sir, are you a weasel? Who picked what? They only do that when they're frightened or after bombing at comedy clubs. Yeah, it's crazy. They have quills on their back, so they have to rub up against a wall and, wow, you actually picked this one. Look, nobody got it. Let's skip to the end. Hedgehogs are nocturnal and they pretty much sleep all day long. But that's also true of most human stand-up comedians.
Mon béret a rétréci. 7.
Up next, she'll also respond to Gracie. And oh yeah, French Cutlets Prime Tour.
It's time for a
Delicious film.
Remember to type quick. That cache will be counting down until you lock in an answer. Okay, get ready. Look at the gibberish phrase and tell me what popular song it rhymes with. Call the stout cat Grace. And don't let that punctuation trip you up. I only care about one thing. And it is deep frequencies. I focus exclusively on the low-pitched range. Let's see how you did. Player 2. You just didn't get it, did you? You're gonna kick yourself. Oh, and as for you guys, I saw what you typed. Totally predictable. It's too bad if you had typed in 2 different words, you would have seen, well, let's just call it the Infinity War of Easter eggs. Oh well, maybe next time. For now, you'll just have to settle for the one on your device. Okay, on with the game.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
Take a good look at sabbatical to the bone. What makes the most sense to do after high school if you take a gap year? Fold Lucky Brand? Oh, here it comes. Player 1 just let loose a screw. Hey, who's ready for a little identity theft? Okay, what'd you pick? Congrats, you got the folding part right. 1969 is the brand name of Gap jeans. Way to screw, Player 1. Have some cash. Oh, and it looks like we've got some name changes. Yeah, that feels right. Here's one I like to call type equals squiggly bracket male comma singer squiggly bracket.
Accept all cookies, don't clear your cache. It's time for data mining.
I've been told BingePipe loves all of its users, equally.
But can you help us separate our celebrity user data from the rest of the normals? Is Rat Pack available? Is Kandaman available? Is Merbajing available? Whose DMV search history have we acquired? Sammy Davis Jr., Bobby Darin, Frank Sinatra, or Louis Armstrong?
Okay, who chose what? Sammy Davis Jr. was a member of the Rat Pack and famous for singing The Candyman and Mr. Bojangles.
Mr. Davis Jr. was not a real rat, but like 85% of our users, he was a mammal.
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
This one's called the Us Weekly Journal of Science. If Us Weekly wanted to class up their magazine, what could they rename their Stars, They're Just Like Us feature? Stars. They too take part in precipitous activities. Stars. They participate in quotidian tasks as well. Stars. They act as though they are abstemious to us. Or stars. They subjugate we, the working class. Hope you like what you picked. Quotidian means mundane and everyday. The Us Weekly feature shows celebrities doing things like walking dogs, buying groceries, and breathing through their mouths. Very quotidian tasks. Some of them even sleep in a bed. It's time for the attack. Oh, I'll just shut my mouth then. Here's your clue. Animal parts. Animals are made up of lots of parts. I hope you know what they are. Croxus wins! Way to go, player 4. That was a close one, but you really did win. Miracles are everywhere. Just remember,
You don't know Jack!
Enjoy this exclusive behind-the-scenes content from You Don't Know Jack.
My name is Zandra, and I'm the Jackbox hair and makeup artist. Cookie gets full hair and makeup done every time he records the show. Yes, he knows that you cannot see him. I guess it's just, for him. Feels like that's something that could have been cut from the budget, but I'm not saying anything. I mean, I guess I just did say something. Did you guys not know that he does this?
Thank you for joining us for this Binge Pipe bonus content.
Shopee.
Đến rồi, Tết có Shopee. Tết đến rồi, đến Shopee có lì xì. Đến Shopee có lì xì. Đến Shopee đi, hàng hiệu giảm 50%. Tết đến rồi, có Shopee.
Shopee Philippines chuyên bán điếu lưới. Chúc năm mới an toàn, đẹp sang thế cookie.
15 tháng 1 Tết sale.
Chơi ngay Shopee ưu chữ nghìn đô trên Shopee Live. Với tổng kho xu thưởng lên đến 1.000 đô. Cùng giải mã bộ ô chữ với 10 hàng ngang và 1 hàng chồng. Mỗi câu hỏi hàng ngang với giá trị 100 đô. Chia đều cho tất cả các bạn đang xem livestream. Hãy tích cực thả tim để mở ngôi sao may mắn và nhân đôi giải thưởng của câu hỏi. Đặc biệt, ai comment đúng đáp án hàng dọc sẽ nhận được voucher 50k. Chỉ có tại Shopee ô chữ nghìn đô vào 12 giờ trưa thứ 3 hàng tuần trên Shopee Live.
Anh đẹp trai à, free nha.
Ê, giỡn hoài chị hai, làm gì có đồ free. Có Shopee free, nhận free 250k ngay khi tại app Shopee. Shopee tặng bạn free 250k tại app Shopee nha. Nhận free 250k.
Shopee.
Chơi ngay, đoán giá đúng, trúng hoặc khủng trên Shopee Live. Với tổng kho xu thưởng lên đến 1.500 đô. Người chơi cùng nhau đoán đúng giá gốc sản phẩm qua tính năng bình chọn trong livestream. Với mỗi đáp án đúng, số tiền thưởng sẽ được bảo toàn. Ngược lại, mỗi đáp án sai sẽ bị trừ ngay 200 đô. Nhưng người chơi có thể thả tim, nhận quyền cứu trợ và bảo toàn số tiền thưởng. Đặc biệt, hai người chơi tương tác livestream nhiều nhất nhận ngay voucher 50k. Đón xem, đoán giá đúng, trúng quà khủng vào 12 giờ thứ 6 hàng tuần trên Shopee Live.
Alo bé ơi, đồng nghiệp tặng cho thứ này hay lắm nè nha. Máy xông tinh dầu Xiaomi. Máy này có vẻ xịn sò nha. Giờ mình mở cái nắp này lên nè, bên trong có khoang để đổ nước vào. Canh đổ vừa thơm sắp thôi nha. Sau đó mình nhỏ cỡ vài ba giọt tinh dầu vào. Ngoài ra nó còn thay cả đèn ngủ được luôn à nha.
Trời, nhìn xịn không kìa.
Nhỏ đồng nghiệp mới được.
Ủa alo, nhỏ nào, là nhỏ nào?
Shopee mua gì cũng có, tại app Shopee ngay.
Shopee. Ở đâu yên đó, ship Shopee lo. Mỹ phẩm cũng ship, điện tử cũng ship, hàng siêu thị cũng ship, gia dụng cũng ship, mua gì cũng ship. Mọi người ơi, ở đâu yên đó, ship Shopee lo.
friend mode. Some people climb Everest together. You do this. It's a 2-round game. All right, let's get animated. I'm sending the drawing prompts to your devices now. They'll require you to interpret how another player would act or think. For example, a prompt could be Jake's biggest fear, and then you could draw his cast iron pan in the dishwasher. Ooh. Your job is to animate the title. For every player that correctly guesses what you drew, you get points. Onward! Don't forget you can still join the audience by going to jackbox.tv and entering the room code. Some of you haven't started your second frame yet, and it shows. The animations are in. Let's check them out. For your convenience, the subject of the title is already baked in. All you gotta do is fill out the rest. Okay, you're making me nervous. Please submit something. Here they all are. Which title do you think is quote-unquote correct? Who voted for what? Let's find out. Time to type some titles. this is what we've got.
Pretty please pick.
Let's see what people picked. Ooh, this one is breathtaking. Come on, type something. Whoa, check these out. Vote, 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 vote. Ooh. Let's check out the results. It's a disaster. It's a masterpiece. It's a disaster piece. Patent pending. These are your choices. Some of them are good. What a lovely time of day to vote. Please vote now. Okay, who picked what? Well, that's certainly a try. Behold, your collective effort. Come on, vote. Just vote. Alrighty, let's see what you did. Well, good news is tomorrow's another day. Time for round 2. Be safe out there. At this point, you're going to want to start thinking about that second frame. The animations are in. Some of them are very bad. Let's take a look. Write a potential title for this animation. Well, this is what the group came up with. Okay, who got tricked? Oh, I'm so excited! This is how it turned out. Get those titles in. Okay, check these out. All right, let's see how this all shook out. Ooh, I have feelings about this one. Go ahead and vote. Okay, I'm actually curious how this one turned out. This is the part of the drawing game where you do writing. Time to ... vote! Exclamation point. Behold the results. Last animation. terrible titles matches that disaster of an animation. I can't wait to see what happened.
Drawful, animate, it's art on overdrive. Once you start to play, your drawings come alive. Try to fool your friends, the party never ends. It only limits those you put on yourself.
Did someone leave the cracker box open? That's a penalty. Didn't hear it from me, but Bob and Dennis are a thing now. I don't care which of you gets hired. I'm not validating anyone's parking.
Welcome, potential hires. We're thrilled you applied for this exciting employment opportunity. If you haven't guessed, I'm the boss around here, but I like to think of myself more as a buddy. A boss buddy. Water?
Someone will get that.
I can tell you're all great candidates. Unfortunately, there's a whole bunch of you and only one job. It's incredibly stressful. For me! That's why I developed a revolutionary new hiring process. I'm going to interview you all at once and force you to judge each other. Whew, I feel more relaxed already. Deborah, clear my calendar. It's time to get to know our candidates. My first rule of management, make sure employees feel prepared. So prepare yourself for some questions happening right now. Let's go. I'm gonna send some icebreaker questions to your device. Answer them any way you want. There are no rules, Except this one rule. You gotta use at least 5 words, okay? Everyone knows the more you talk, the smarter you are. It's my first rule of management.
Half your time is up.
Great! Let's put these in our filing system. Now that we're pals, I'm sending some tough but fair interview questions to your device. But instead of typing your responses, you'll be using words from your fellow interviewees to answer the questions. Fun, right? Tap any word you see to add it to your response. If you make a mistake, tap the word again to remove it. You can also drag words around to rearrange them. Can't find the right words for what you want to say? Then say something different, I guess. The first rule of management is just make it work already.
Finish your answer before time runs out.
Okay, let's see 'em. How do you feel about inter-office romances? These are both pretty great, but I like one of them better. I just need you guys to remind me which one. Cast your vote now. Nice trick stealing words from the question. You can use almost any text on your device in your answers. What would you say has been the high point of your career? And did I mention our board of directors are voting along in the audience? Well, they are. Using words from 3 different people is worth a reward. Variety is the spice of business. What's your typical work lunch? How would your colleagues describe you? How would you describe your sense of humor? What is the most exciting thing about the future of our industry? A good manager knows that people are more than just numbers. Still, the numbers are the main thing, so let's see them. Is it just me, or is this report boring? Time for some more icebreakers. Okay, back to business. Answer the prompts with whatever comes to mind. Open up that word hose and let her rip. Stevens, keep an eye on that washing machine in accounting. I suspect him of money laundering. Get it, Stevens? Hello?
are about halfway through the timer. Heyo! Hurry up, you don't want to run out of time.
Not what I would have written, but hey, I already have a job. Round 2 of questioning. This time, I want to know how you would handle some tough workplace scenarios. Remember, you can use any word you see on your device in your answer. Try grabbing a word from the question itself. Sure wish I'd asked these questions to that stapler we had to let go.
Next up.
All right, business time. You lied and said you speak German on your resume, and now someone from the German office is here. What do you do? Vote for your favorite now. This round, winning answers boost your score even more. What did you tweet that got you called into HR?
Synergy.
You're tasked with increasing productivity by 50%. What do you do? I'm not accusing you of anything, but what were you doing last Thursday at 7 p.m.? What's the title of the video link you accidentally sent to the entire company? On Fridays, all crime is legal in the office. What are you gonna do? That was a truly brilliant display. Let's see who's my current favorite. Boy, if I were you, I'd be real nervous now. How about one more icebreaker to keep things light? Don't overthink it. Just put down whatever enters your mind. Unless you're thinking about parkour. It's like, cool it with the jumping. be honest, I feel like I'm nailing this. Okay, it's the final round and it appears we're missing something. Your resumes. Probably my fault. I can't stop making confetti. But you know what? I don't need resumes. Just finish the personal statement that's already started on your device. And hey, don't screw it up.
You're about halfway through the timer. You should hurry, time's running out.
Here we go. Go ahead and vote already. It's the final round, so I'm upping the point bonus even more. I declare this interview over. Honestly, I could see myself sharing a cup of toner in the break room with any of you, but we gotta pick one. The job goes to... Congratulations! You're our new Vice Senior Corporate Shift Sifter. Welcome to the team! Oh, and Kurt, you're fired.
Oh, man.
Life is short, but the days are long. Never thought you'd be feeling so blue. Stuck at home with the TV on, wanting something important to do. Somewhere where you can be the you that you know you can be. Somewhere where snacks are free and friends break for coffee at 3. You got a bachelor's degree. You need a job. Go get a job. Oh, you need a job. Everyone job. Get you a job. You need a job. It's true. Well, have I got a job for you? We've got perks like a dental plan, and once a week it's okay to wear jeans. Plastic's going to recycling can. Ooh, don't monopolize the coffee machine. You've got vacation days, but why would you want time away? Why would you want time away? When you do what you love, why not do it every day? That's why our employees say, come get a job. You need a job. Talking about a job. Everyone job. Go get you a job. How about a job? Oh, who wants a job? You need, and yes, you really need me. Swear you will see job prosperity if you give to me. Productivity, job, go get a job.
Đến rồi đi shopping.
Đến rồi, Tết có Shopee. Tết đến rồi, đến Shopee có lì xì. Đến Shopee có lì xì. Đến Shopee đi, hàng hiệu giảm 50%. Tết đến rồi, có Shopee.
Shopping phi finance, chuyện bàn điệu lưỡi. Chúc năm mới an toàn, 괜찮대 cookie.
15 tháng 1 Tết sale.
Chơi ngay Shopee ưu chữ $1000 trên Shopee Live. Với tổng kho xu thưởng lên đến $1000, cùng giải mã bộ ô chữ với 10 hàng ngang và 1 hàng dọc. Mỗi câu hỏi hàng ngang với giá trị $100. Chia đều cho tất cả các bạn đang xem livestream. Hãy tích cực thả tim để mở ngôi sao may mắn và nhân đôi giải thưởng của câu hỏi. Đặc biệt, ai comment đúng đáp án hàng dọc sẽ nhận được voucher 50k. Chỉ có tại Shopee ô chữ $1000 vào 12 giờ trưa thứ 3 hàng tuần trên Shopee Live.
Anh đẹp trai à, free nha.
Ỉ, giỡn hoài chị hay, làm gì có đồ free. Có Shopee Free, nhận free 250k ngay khi tại app Shopee. Shopee tặng bạn free 250k tại app Shopee nha. Nhận free 250k.
Shopee.
Chơi ngay, đoán giá đúng, trúng hoặc khủng trên Shopee Live. Với tổng kho xu thưởng lên đến $1.500, người chơi cùng nhau đoán đúng giá gốc sản phẩm qua tính năng bình chọn trong livestream. Với mỗi đáp án đúng, số tiền thưởng sẽ được bảo toàn. Ngược lại, mỗi đáp án sai sẽ bị trừ ngay $200. Nhưng người chơi có thể thả tim, nhận quyền cứu trợ và bảo toàn số tiền thưởng. Đặc biệt, 2 người chơi tương tác livestream nhiều nhất nhận ngay voucher 50k. Đón xem, đoán giá đúng, trúng quà khủng vào 12 giờ thứ 6 hàng tuần trên Shopee Live.
Alo bé ơi, đồng nghiệp tặng cho thứ này hay lắm nè nha. Máy xông tinh dầu Xiaomi. Máy này các bạn xịn sò nha. Giờ mình mở cái nắp này lên nè, bên trong có khoang để đổ nước vào. Canh đổ vừa thơm sắp thôi nha. Sau đó mình nhỏ cỡ vài ba giọt tinh dầu vào. Ngoài ra nó còn thay cả đèn ngủ được luôn à nha.
Ôi trời, nhìn xịn không kìa.
Nhỏ đồng nghiệp mới được.
Ủa alo, nhỏ nào, là nhỏ nào?
Shopee mua gì cũng có, tại app Shopee ngay.
Ở đâu yên đó, ship Shopee lo. Mỹ phẩm cũng ship, điện tử cũng ship, hàng siêu thị cũng ship, gia dụng cũng ship, mua gì cũng ship. Mọi người ơi, ở đâu yên đó, ship Shopee lo.
Đến rồi đi shopping.
Tết đến rồi, Shopee có lì xì. Đến Shopee đi, hàng hiệu giảm 50%. Tết đến rồi, có Shopee.
커피 그 지난 주엠반 디에우 너희 chúc năm mới an khang, hết sang thế cookie.
15 tháng 1 Tết sale.
Chơi ngay Shopee ưu chữ nghìn đô trên Shopee Live. Với tổng kho xu thưởng lên đến 1.000 đô. Cùng giải mã bộ ô chữ với 10 hàng ngang và 1 hàng dọc. Mỗi câu hỏi hàng ngang với giá trị 100 đô. Chia đều cho tất cả các bạn đang xem livestream. Hãy tích cực thả tim để mở ngôi sao may mắn và nhân đô giải thưởng của câu hỏi. Đặc biệt, ai comment đúng đáp án hàng dọc sẽ nhận được voucher 50k. Chỉ có tại Shopee ô chữ nghìn đô vào 12 giờ trưa thứ 3 hàng tuần trên Shopee Live.
Anh đẹp trai à, free nha.
Ỉ, giỡn hoài chị hay, làm gì có đồ free. Có Shopee free, nhận free 250k ngay khi tại app Shopee. Shopee tặng bạn free 250k tại app Shopee nha. Nhận free 250k.
Shopee. Chơi ngay, đoán giá đúng, trúng hoặc khủng trên Shopee Live. Với tổng kho xu thưởng lên đến 1.500 đô. Người chơi cùng nhau đoán đúng giá gốc sản phẩm qua tính năng bình chọn trong livestream. Với mỗi đáp án đúng, số tiền thưởng sẽ được bảo toàn. Ngược lại, mỗi đáp án sai sẽ bị trừ ngay 200 đô. Nhưng người chơi có thể thả tim, nhận quyền cứu trợ và bảo toàn số tiền thưởng. Đặc biệt, 2 người chơi tương tác livestream nhiều nhất nhận ngay voucher 50k. Đón xem, đoán giá đúng, trúng quà khủng vào 12 giờ thứ 6 hàng tuần trên Shopee Live.
Alo bé ơi, đồng nghiệp tặng cho thứ này hay lắm nè nha. Máy xông tinh dầu Xiaomi. Máy này các bạn xịn sò nha. Giờ mình mở cái nắp này lên nè, bên trong có khoang để đổ nước vào. Canh đổ vừa thâm sắt thôi nha. Sau đó mình nhỏ cỡ vài ba giọt tinh dầu vào. Ngoài ra nó còn thay cả đèn ngủ được luôn à nha.
Trời, nhìn xịn không kìa.
Nhỏ đồng nghiệp mới được.
Ủa alo, nhỏ nào, là nhỏ nào?
Shopee mua gì cũng có.